She is about 4 months pregnant. She's still trying to get the throne. She's getting closer. They've kind of been at a standstill battle between the two. By the end of the first episode, she gets it. Finally, after all of season 1 and wanting the power so bad, the coup has worked. She is in power, and now she has to figure out how to use that power. And all the while, she's pregnant as well and having to deal with those hormones.
God.
Oh, you don't talk, my love.
God has blessed us.
In terms of where he's at emotionally, he's falling more and more in love with Catherine, even though they're at war in reality. In his mind, he just kind of cares for her more and more and believes that he's in a good position in terms of the strategy and the battle, I suppose, even though he's not and he's losing. And then loses the empire and everything just because ultimately he gets very, very hungry and can't focus or strategize well when hungry. It's kind of left a little bit open whether perhaps he's manipulating and if it's a kind of a play, but also at the same time, I think he's not that fussed. We saw in season 1 about being emperor, and he kind of just wants to be with Paul and have fun.
This is science! Enjoy!
Towards the end of season 1, we were seeing Orlo change a little bit, find himself, as it were. I call it the road to enlightenment. He killed a man. I can't say it lightly. And so that continues in season 2, more so because Catherine finally takes the throne. It's something he's waited his whole life for. It's a life-changing moment. He almost becomes a rock star overnight. So as much as he's continuing fighting for Russia's cause, he enjoys the newly found status and power.
Let us celebrate. A banquet is served.
Because Catherine is an outsider coming into this very established, kind of stuck in its ways, very antiquated core, she has to consider what power is and what's important to her and what a country should stand for. And so, it kind of makes you consider that as well.
A lot of season 1 was dealt with like the plotting and planning of this coup, and I think season 2, Catherine is in power, and then it's about like the reality of that, what that actually looks like on a day-to-day basis. And I think that the questions around like what a good leader is and what good leadership is and what it actually takes to run and shift and change a country.
I knew what I was. Who to love. Russia.
I think, of course, the sort of role for women and the difficulties of trying to inhabit a position of power. Even for someone like Mariel, she hasn't got any literal power, but what does it mean to be a woman who has opinions and doesn't want to get married and wants autonomy? These things are still true today. It's still looked down upon for a woman to not want to get married. The issues that these women are dealing with in Russia in this time period, these are still things that women in 2021 are dealing with.